Just
attack the
try to
other
get beyond
statue.
them. Don't bother attacking them.
Just what?
Try to get beyond them or something. This is
Get
not
beyond
working.
them. I'm not really sure I want to find
Shoot
out
the
what they
lock.
do when they actually hit us.
Well, you'll see when someone tries to bash my head in.
I move over here.
Alright.
Guys. And I move over here. Guys, and I end my turn.
The blue statue he gazes at everyone in the party and he says, "Leave this place." Hilder, it is your turn.
At least they don't bash back.
They're giving us fair warning.
Yeah.
Should we leave?
It might be wise. I don't know yet. It will be hysterical though if they don't do a lot of damage, but they're just impossible to hit.
If Melga's axe isn't gonna do it.
I'm gonna move right here. I'm gonna Lance of Faith.
If that doesn't hit them, we gotta go. If divine magic doesn't do anything against them, we need to
Who are
leave.
you Lance of Faithing?
I'm lancing the blue one. Just going to
Oh dear.
chuck an actual lance, jousting lance, you know?
Yeah, the jousting lance comes out again.
Well, it's pretty.
Since I'm using my implement, that also increases my hit, right?
I think so.
Okay. Oh, yes!
Zing! The lance finds its target.
Yeah.
Roll a d8.
And you knock it prone. Oh
I
wow.
don't trust that this is gonna do anything.
Well, it might make them angry.
Oh, your lance punctures the hand in which it holds its spear, and it will gain -2 to hit for 1 turn.
Alright,
That's so
and then
useful.
I do max damage, right?
Yeah, you don't have to roll for damage, just max. Oh, unless. No, wait, because you don't have a magical implement. Yeah, just max damage.
If we kill these guys, we might level more than once.
So it should be
Possibly. What's
It's
the
gonna
damage?
take multiple
Does-
sessions though.
And
My
multiple
implement
hits.
says it gives me +4 damage.
Wait, what's your implement?
A holy symbol. Not sure.
Holy symbol. Just a regular old holy symbol?
Believe so.
Then there's nothing special to it.
Aww. Alright,
So just max damage.
just 10 damage.
Alright. The blue knight, right? Or the blue?
Yep. Divine radiant damage.
Divine Radiant.
It's a pretty good damage type against undead.
You see that it is a pretty effective attack.
Is it bloodied?
No. It has a slight scratch of like radiant burn.
Oh my god, we're not gonna be able to kill these things. If you have to crit to hit them,
One
then I'm
ally
doomed.
gains +2 power to his or her next attack roll against the target. I'll give it to Anna. Oh. Yeah, I can give it to Roy.
Is it a physical attack? Does it
Just
specify?
2 power, so it's 2 extra damage,
Yep.
right?
Power bonus is damage.
Oh dear.
It's not actually increasing your attack roll.
Yeah, I know.
Well,
I
and
need
then
that
it's
too.
wasted on me, most likely. They
I
never
like
really
Yeah,
hit
I'll
anything.
give it to Roy.
All right. Does that
Well.
end your turn?
I'm gonna do a little jig for my free action. Then
The Red Knight takes its spear and plants it, or tries to plant it in Melga.
Oh god. Now we're going to find out how strong they are. If
That
they
is-
hit Melgar, it's bad.
It's 30 versus AC.
Oh my god!
It didn't even roll high, did it?
These are so much too high level.
Why the hell did we attack it?
I didn't.
It is 13 damage. One more.
plus 50.
No, 13 damage. 13. And you are not.
I don't think you rolled very high.
And 13 is not that bad at this level, because if they hit me 3 times, I'm dead.
3 and a bit.
You know, it's a
And it
lot of...
wasn't at full health. So 3 times.
And that's with two characters with a lot of hit points, so...
And before he ends its turn, a stern tone. Leave.
Let's just take their advice, shall we?
Anna, it is your turn.
Go, guys, she says. Takes a defensive stance.
Go? Like, you want us to leave, or are we going at them?
No, go. She kind of motions to the exit of the room. Go, guys, go. This is a panicked go, not a let's go.
Do you hold your ground or?
Yes. She wants to make sure they stand. She wants to protect you guys.
Is it my turn?
I guess defensive stance not a thing. I guess she readies an action.
You can do defensive stance. It's +2 to all defenses.
Yeah, well, okay, yeah.
You can't do anything else then, but you can take a +2 to all defenses.
I just need to keep standing there, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, yes.
that's a thing. Right,
Defensive
Roy.
stance.
Alright. I am going to telekinetic anchor them. Why not? Start with blue. That's versus fortitude, I believe.
You miss.
Okay.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
On red. Same exact thing.
Oh dear.
Yes.
Alright, let me roll my damage on blue.
Was this your daily?
Yes, it was.
Nice. I guess. That's a lot of damage.
So half that.
Oh.
Right,
Would
which
go
is
through.
half rounded down, which is
8.
8, yeah, thanks. On red, right?
Yep. No, that's blue, sorry.
Oh, it's blue, okay.
And then on red. Same fucking thing.
How do you do that?
Your rolls, man, they're consistent.
Consistently bad.
Very average.
They're consistent. Perfect.
Oh man. Guys.
Well, Anna already said go. And it's like
And then I back up.
6 seconds has passed.
I'm sort of seeing this party of adventurers throwing everything they have at them and just fizzles out.
No, it didn't fizzle. The damage.
Yeah, it fizzled a bit. Sort of. I don't know.
Fizzles.
Was that your turn?
Yep.
Melga.
Shift. Eh.
And run.
They probably have reach. They probably have reach just in case you
Oh.
can.
I love how you turned your thing around. It's like shift back, turn.
Run! Oh yes, and then I get another 2. No, I don't run, I just walk.
Stride. She stride. It strides.
It strides away. But that was Melga's turn.
Perfect, Johnny.
Oh, sorry. My attack would have hit the box as well. Does that do anything?
Nope.
The box springs open. And you unleash the 7 layers of hell. This is. Oh, 1 square. 1 square.
What's that? They look so funny.
But I had this whole plan about running up to them, running up the wall 2 steps, jumping on their shoulder, completely ignoring the fire and trying to dislodge the shield from their hand. I'm not going to do that.
No.
Something tells me I might be on my own and in a bit of a, you know,
In a bit of a pickle.
a pickle, yes.
A bit of a pickle.
I want to do a thing, but that's not a smart idea. I'm going over here and I'm going to hide in the cover of my compatriot, which is something I can do, despite not being hidden otherwise. It does cost me standard action, but that's okay.
Are you hiding behind me?
Yes,
Yeah.
literally, I'm literally, and I think they can see me.
Maybe. Yep, they see you.
I'm not trying to hide very hard.
They're too OP, man.
Your shadow isn't tall enough.
Does that
I mean,
enter too?
I'm not tall enough.
That's sort of the same thing. Well,
Well, I need to move.
that's okay. I end my turn because that's both my actions.
It is the Blue Knight's turn. He stands there. It is Hilder's turn.
Wait, that means we can shoot them, right?
In theory,
Let
yes.
me just get like 100 crits on him. Slowly whittle him down.
Oh dear.
I could go in and divine
You
my way
guys see the other 10 statues.
by the power of Var.
You turn around and run.
Yep. Alright. I can't go through Jahani,
You
can I?
can go through me.
Yes, you can.
I allow you to step through me.
What?
And then I can move again, right?
Right,
Using my standard action.
right.
Hey there. How's it going?
Oh man.
Does that end your turn?
Yep.
Red Knight stands there. Says, leave.
We're working on it.
Yeah, busy.
Wait till my turn.
No, that's not what I want.
At least these guys were kind enough to let us leave alive.
She walks backwards.
Moonwalks.
Moonwalks. And she readies an action for when they come adjacent to her.
Alright. Roy.
I attack this statue.
You're kidding.
You.
Okay.
Do you consider that an
Attempt
enemy?
I don't know.
You can try.
You can try to attack that statue.
Played a lot of games where like the enemy isn't always where you hit, you know?
True that.
Oh, I see what you're doing. That took me a second.
Do I even need to roll
And-
for that, or is it just like no effect, doesn't do shit?
You need to roll for it.
Okay.
Crit the other statue.
You can always fumble. So even if it has no effect, you have to roll for it. It has no noticeable effect.
That would actually be super cool though if we just have to pull over all those other statues.
If you had to what?
If we just had to like throw them all over. That would be pretty cool.
Melga, it is your turn.
I didn't end my turn.
Oh, you didn't end your turn?
I still have movement. That didn't work, so I'm gonna keep it going this way.
Oh, that's a little bit too far.
I'm
Oh,
looking at
oh.
you.
Do note that if the party agrees no longer to throw any attacks, you can always end combat mode.
I would be okay with that.
Aga's
Yeah.
not gonna attack.
Nope.
I might attack Roy with my eyes.
What are you
No,
gonna
no.
do? Are you gonna glance of faith him?
And that's not going to attack either. So.
Combat
So,
has ended. The saddest combat of all has ended.
Or maybe the most glorious that we didn't die.
we slowly inch backwards and out of the room.
The moment the last person is back in the hallway, you see the knights returning to their original positions and turning into stone again.
Guys, if we're fast enough.
Well, we've been there before. Maybe we'll find
Let's go.
something in the manor that will help us with this.
Maybe in the other basement's the orb or something. If we smash it, these guys will be gone, right?
Or
You
they will
never
be-
know.
Or there will be zombies. Or ghosts. Or all of them will be awake.
Or maybe they'll all just like crumble into dust because there's nothing keeping them alive.
Maybe
Maybe
fake
they'll
it.
evolve into Metapod. We don't know. Lots of maybes.
Oh,
Let's go back to
I
the
can't
manor.
spell Metapod. Well, I suppose we move back upstairs.
Yep.
Which way then? Downstairs the other way? See if
Sure.
it's symmetrical.
Another chest! More statues!
I agree with this action.
Wait, where's the map?
We don't know. You got it somewhere.
This one, is it right? Yeah.
While we walk, Anna
I attack
says.
the map.
What?
I attack the map.
Well-
Slash.
While we're walking, Anna says, "Ugh, I hope he finds your skeleton. I hope he's alright." I hope
Well,
he
he
doesn't.
did wander off, chasing a bunny or butterfly or something, right?
Well, apparently he got corrupted by this person whose name I keep forgetting and I can't pronounce. That is doing all this stuff, protecting the orb.
So he got corrupted way back.
Maybe they have Sir Table too.
You weren't even there with the table, were you?
I watched it.
Close enough. Do we walk down the other way or? Or does
Yeah.
Naga need 5 minutes?
Just
Yeah, Morgan needs 5 minutes.
So you need to initiate a short rest?
We're sitting
Yeah.
down in the hole.
Melga sits down.
Anna checks if Hoot is still
Ow.
there. Outside.
I'll use healing word on Melgar.
Hood is still outside, yeah. Same spot.
Woo! You gain 4 extra health.
Thank you.
Woo! Cleric's healing word. The second most OP resting skill ever.
What's the first?
The Scald's healing. That is insane. That's like 10 free hit points or something. On level 1.
That is crazy.
Yeah. And that's free hit points. That's not on top of your healing search. That is searchless 10 hit points for free.
That is crazy.
That is crazy.
Well, I guess we move down the other hallway after 5 minutes.
And it's also party wide. It's like you sing a battle song and all the party gets 10.
There's only one catch. The player actually has to sing.
Or tell a story.
Ooh,
Scalds can also be storytelling.
a long time ago.
Yeah, you see a
a
door at
galaxy
the end of
far,
this
far
hallway.
away.
We see a door at the end of the hallway.
Yes.
Surprise!
And
I peek through the keyhole.
you see like this room with like closets and benches and multiple doors.
Ugh.
And you also hear, with your passive perception, and I think Roy hears that as well. You were the two with the highest passive perception, right?
Yep.
You hear a somewhat familiar voice.
Oh no.
And
La,
and
la, 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 la.
Hilder I think has high perception as well. Does he not?
Not passive. I have 13.
Ooh, Melga also hears it. Melga, Roy, and Juhani.
Do I recognize the familiarity?
Yes.
It's Caster.
If he would have said compatriots,
I would have ran.
known
It's
who it
Sir
was.
Stellar.
Exactly. But this
He would-
voice kind of sounds alike.
I turn around and say, not this way.
Not this way.
You know, unless you really have to.
There's something beyond evil behind this
It-
door.
it-
It shall not.
It is not the same room.
It's not symmetrical. My life is a lie.
I offer up the spot at the door if anybody else wants to go in first.
Anna looks confused.
Does anybody open the door?
I'm gonna open the door, or rather, I'm gonna open it, then kick it in and yell, "Avast!"
And you see a certain skeleton with a piece of cloth rubbing over a closet. And he looks and says, "Compatriots, avast! Where have your adventures taken thee?"
Where have yours taken you?
Ah, it was interesting. I hath been taken by my fellow
Compatriot?
Die.
my fellow non-living compatriot in order to serve the great master. Unfortunately, I had not much of a choice. Otherwise, I would have stayed with you, of course, and follow thee beyond in the adventures beyond.
What can you tell us about this place, Sir Stellan?
Ah, it is a wonderful place, I might add. Even though I'm here not willingly, I do often converse with those of my own state of being, if I can put it that way.
You didn't seem rather talkative, though. Sir Skellen. Not like you, at least.
They did not, but you must not have met my friends. Granted, they cannot leave the main ballroom, but they are very talkative and social once I get to clean there.
They put you on the cleaning crew? That's an awful waste of your talents.
I know. I would have liked to have been an adventurer, but then they gave me this cloth to clean instead. Did I not do a wonderful work with this place, though? When I arrived, it was dusty, unkempt, and not well maintained. But I have worked tirelessly
It was the first thing I noticed when I came in.
to make this place a worthy place for all those who entered, however briefly. For most of the people who entered here made a quick exit after the master turned them away.
Isn't your master sleeping?
Indeed, but he has powers beyond his sleep. And he has used that power vigorously to defend his artifact against all who wish to take it from him.
Why would anybody want to do that?
Because it is a powerful artifact. At least, if you can find the right person to reactivate it properly.
What does it do?
It is uncertain. I have never seen it in its full state, so to speak. For I have never met this mage that can activate it. A long story about a few 5 mages or something studying something and getting this orb and then studying the unlive. I must say, not a particular path I would have chosen. But there you have it. Some people chase for that which they cannot get.
Where is this orb?
Ah, this orb is situated in the library, safe within the master's keeping.
Would you say that your master has powers similar to the ones you saw our friend Roy use?
No. Our friend Roy here has unique talents that do not reside with any of the participants or inhabitants of this place. I didn't say participants, he says inhabitants, because that's the right word. They are more of the arcane variety rather than the psion.
So I was distracted by the words they're inventing in chat.
Inventing? What do you speak of? Nonsense.
Nonsense!
Dish fanciable sounds like a dishwasher turned fencer.
Avast!
Avast! Avast, ye dishes!
I'm God.
So what is this room?
This room is the servants' quarters. When the servants were still alive and needed to actually sleep.
Indeed.
The situation has changed quite a bit, I see.
Indeed. Unfortunately, the master still requires me to keep it up. Keep it.
Sir
Yeah.
Skellen, do you want to stay in the service of that master?
Unfortunately, no. but he has a powerful grip. And this place is guarded by powerful beings.
Yes, we noticed that. Yeah,
And
that's
the
somewhat
master is
unfriendly.
even more powerful, or so I heard.
But he's also asleep.
He is also asleep, yes. Until mortal flesh touches the orb. Or so the legend goes.
Why can't I get the damned